gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Wilbur.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast, back in the saddle again. My name is Dell, that is Devin. How are you today?
Living that great life.
Living the great
Can't
life.
repeat nothing I said, but
yeah, you know, that's why that's why those conversations are not on these podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And I think that's probably why people have that create those paywalls. Like, if you want to hear the crazy shit, like, if you want to see some,
behind the scene,
the good old BTS.
My thing is, I might get canceled for some of that shit though. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's not an option for this.
Yeah, like, I can see. Oh, like the last conversation we just had.
No,
you gotta put age restrictions on it and everything.
It's disclaimer, like several disclaimers.
21 and older, not even 18.
Yeah. It's probably one of them things is like we would have to make sure that, like, if someone clicks on it, we have to like ask them, are they sure?
Yeah. Are you sure you want to watch this?
Yeah, you sure? Like, I see you. It seems like you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
But are you sure?
Yeah.
maybe like 3 clicks. Like you gotta say yes 3 times. Like you
sure
gotta
verify your age.
Yeah.
You gotta do a captcha.
Yep.
And you gotta make sure this is what you really want.
Right. And I want to throw in one of them things to make sure you're not a robot.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like I just need to annoy people as much as I'm annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
To do that. If I took time out to answer this whole damn questionnaire, why are you asking me this? Like, oh, by the way.
Or they make you like, oh, click all the fire hydrants. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, what the
you always fuck up the first or second time.
Always. And then they like,
yeah.
My thing is the one that when they send you the same thing again.
Yeah.
Like they don't switch.
I didn't get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Makes you think the second time gonna get it right. Refresh.
Yeah. Click on all these click on all the bus stops.
No. I see why they trying to avoid these bots. They everywhere.
Yeah, the bots are everywhere. The bots
I sent you a picture of
the bots have hit us crazy.
Yeah, I got 6 Liv Morgans following me on TikTok.
Yeah, I only thought it was one.
I don't think I follow her real page. Because it's hard to find. You don't know who.
Yeah, you have no idea. The bots are
they everywhere.
I'm just gonna blame it on Skynet, like I always do.
Elon Musk too. He out there.
It's like 50 of them.
Chinese Communist Party. Wait, am I allowed to say that? Yeah, I'm allowed to say that.
Okay.
1 Liv Morgan, 2 Liv, and they all use the same picture.
Mm-hmm.
Just Liv Morgan with some numbers. Becky Lynch. Why would I talk too much trash about Becky Lynch? Why would she even think about following me?
Right. Bot. Certified bot.
Yep. Rhea Ripley. Asuka. This might be the real Asuka. No, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. She ain't got enough people.
Yeah, bots. Look, man, it's an epidemic.
Yo, can you go live on your TikTok?
Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, yeah. Can I just say, I just saw John. Like, you can go live now.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen people going live. Like I've seen R-Truth go live like a few times, and
I don't know if I want to go. Maybe another time I go live.
Yeah, see how it works.
See what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do this What the fuck would I do live?
I don't know. Yeah, can you go live? Just live on TikTok for
To do
nothing?
what? Maybe a wrestling event?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe like
But you can't show it.
yeah, it would have to be like focused on us, like like one of those watch along things. Like we
No. That seemed like a lot of work.
Yeah, it seems like a lot. Oh well. You know what wasn't a lot this week? No, it's not AEW. AEW actually has some things going on, so we're going to talk about that. But I mean, there was some things, but it wasn't a whole lot. I mean, we got a couple weeks left to go to SummerSlam, but we're gonna take it from the top of the week. We're gonna take it from Monday Night Raw, this past week, and we're gonna talk about some things that were on the show. I feel like it was just your regular episode of Raw. I mean, you got Rhea Ripley back, so we got all that stuff going on, which is good, which helps. But all in all, I mean, it was a show. It happened. How do you feel about it?
Like, yeah, you were 100% right. It wasn't nothing that really stood out, and it was spectacular about the show. A lot of good back and forth, a couple good matches. But other than that, it was real. I don't want to use the word basic because I don't think basic's the right word.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just
there were some new things like there's new players on. I should say different than it has been in past weeks. But even still, even with we had the appearance of Bo Dallas and Wysick. At least they were on the show, but it still wasn't.
I'm thinking it felt more like a filler.
Yeah, we're just trying to we're getting to SummerSlam. We're trying to get you there.
Yeah, it was a filler episode for me because what went down wasn't surprising. It wasn't jaw dropping. It wasn't shocking. It was good to watch.
Right.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, you saw what happened on Raw.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh wait, I definitely have to make sure I send this video out of somebody needs to see this promo, or somebody needs to see this, or you need to see this match. Even though, like you said, there were some good matches. The main event was good, Zayn and Dragunov, which was fine, but it wasn't nothing to really drive home. I mean, I like the Eric Rowan promo, the video we got from Rowan. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. But I mean, all in all, I guess let's just start from work our way up. Let's just talk about the Rowan promo. So we got a lot of different stuff. Like I said, we actually saw Bo Dallas on the show, of course, with the whole Chad Gable thinking that the Wyatts are coming after him, and all that, which was fine. And we seen the Creed brothers help out. It was like we seen was it last week? I think it was last week. In the background you saw Chad Gable talking to the Creed brothers. Because I forget who was in front of the camera, but if you looked in the back, you saw like Chad Gable talking to the Creeds, and we were talking about Triple H's era. Like you see stuff happen in the background. Like if you pay attention to stuff, you'll see somebody talking, or you'll see somebody moving. Like with the whole Liv Morgan Dominic Mysterio thing, where you saw you saw Dominic and then Liv from the hallway, and all that little a little small stuff that blink and you miss it type stuff, which is fun. That stuff's fun. And it helps tell the story without directly telling you the story. So if you've seen the Creed brothers with Chad Gable last week, it makes sense that they came out to with all that. I don't know. Are we getting a multiple man match at SummerSlam? What do you think? Are we getting like a 6-man tag? Are we getting like Chad Gable and the Creeds? Or are we getting like an Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable? Or I don't know. We got a couple weeks to go here, but what are we getting here? I feel like something's gonna happen at SummerSlam.
I would want a Howdy and Chad with interference from the Creed and the other 6.
Okay.
I would want it to start off with the 1-on-1. Creed come out to help the Creed brothers come out to help Chad, but now you got the 6 out there. They just creep up, and give us a little bit in the ring.
Now, here's a question. We didn't see Ivy now.
No.
Like, do we get something with Ivy Nile and Nikki, aka, I guess Abigail? I don't know if I want that, but it would make sense, and it would give, it would be. I mean, because at this point, Nikki's not doing anything other, she's not really actively attacking or actively, mixing it up with any other female on the show.
But she hasn't done that in a long time.
Right. So I don't know, I don't know if Ivy's is on board with this whole thing with the Creeds. I don't know.
As much as I like this new Chad, and I speculated that Creed brother was going to go with him, I thought I would like it more, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Now, is it because we haven't still seen enough of what's going on with the Wyatt stable, or are you just not liking Chad's involvement? I
don't see the Creeds being heel type characters.
I mean,
I prefer them. Like, they ain't got to be baby faces, good guys, but I would put the Creeds at a little bit more higher moral standard than Chad. So when they came out to help him, it was like, ooh, that doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel right. Maybe later on down the line.
I know they had like an NXT, but they were, it was kind of like whatever. It was fine.
Yeah.
For what they were in NXT, but
so if they're gonna form a group, maybe after I see them together more
for a while,
they form a group together. There's some cohesion going on. Then maybe it'll sit a little bit better with me. Last night, not last night, on the 15th, it just didn't feel right.
Maybe Chad's got to be in a little bit more trouble, and they bail him out a little bit more for you to, I guess, get used to the fact that, all right, this is a stable. These are people who are together. It's not the Alpha Academy. It's the Creeds. So I can see that. I mean, we'll see. I'm trying to figure out where we're going with this. Like, what are we getting at SummerSlam? Is it just going to be like a segment? It's going to be a match? Is it?
No, they got to give us something. I'm sick of the segments.
It's got to be something. So I'm like, who is it? Is it is it 6-man? Or are you putting? I don't know.
Because you're giving me a whole lot of video packages and conversation. This has been going on for a while.
Yeah,
I appreciate the build up.
Right.
But right now, I don't want to be paying these people to stand in fog.
And it's SummerSlam, so I feel like you gotta bring something special at SummerSlam. It's only right.
Something outrageous.
Yeah. So maybe we'll find out what happens on Raw. Maybe something sparks to where
give me a Hell in a Cell match.
Something crazy.
Where was it? Can we get the coffin matches?
Oh, maybe we fight at the Wyatt compound or something. I don't know.
Something. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, what else? I mean, that was one thing that stood out. Before we started recording, we were talking about the Damian Priest and Gunther thing while we're on the topic of SummerSlam, and this is the title match for SummerSlam.
Yeah,
and we were talking about what we thought about it and what we thought about the promo in particular, because they had a face-to-face here, and some things were said,
called him street trash,
people like you, and that whole thing.
He was like, well, Gunther ain't saying nothing wrong. If his parents had loved him more,
he wouldn't be out in the street.
Him.
He wouldn't be out on the street.
He'd be out in these streets. I feel, to be honest with you, saying that, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Now, when it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. When you hear it back, it's kind of like, ooh.
Ooh, like diet N-word.
Yeah. A little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Gunther just.
Yeah, he was just saying what he wanted to say out there. Like,
Damn.
whoa.
Rolling it back. Like, wow. That
Yeah.
sounds personal.
Because I watched it and then I didn't really receive it as I heard it. And then, I'm on social media and then like someone played a clip of it. And then they played the clip of it with a side by side of when Triple H and Booker T had their thing leading into WrestleMania, which was Booker T shouldn't have lost that match, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just got a detour. What? Booker T shouldn't have lost that match. Like, it was a whole racist ass Triple H, and then he wins? Come on, yo.
It happens.
Yeah, it damn sure did. It damn sure did. I'm sorry, but
I don't think Gunther was trying to be racist. I don't think that was the tone he was taking. You got to understand, the accent that he has, the presence, it just sounds racist. Every time he talks,
presence.
Yeah, like you're looking at him like I know you want to say it. And Gunther in his mind, he's like, I'm just no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just
better than you.
Yeah, I'm just saying how I'm going to beat you and take the title at SummerSlam. I don't know what you mean.
Because Gunther's Austrian, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Austrians, that's your Arnold Schwarzenegger people.
Yeah, I mean, and think of that. Like that's the manner in which they speak
is aggressive. It is. He's not out there. Gunther's just spitting facts. Like, yo, you was poor. I wasn't.
Yeah. Street trash. Your parents ain't love you.
Yeah, we all seen Aladdin. We saw what happened from that, right?
When nobody there to nurture you. Like,
no.
Look at me. I had a family.
Got to where you were, but I'm better than you.
Yeah, I had to do that.
Yeah.
I grew up better than you, and I'm still better than you. And I'm gonna show you at SummerSlam.
I don't think he's gonna win though.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I do not see Gunther winning.
No.
I don't.
I don't see Priest winning either. I mean, I don't see Priest keeping the belt after SummerSlam either.
Now, and the whole thing is like, what's Seth's involvement in this and, everything. And people were, I guess the rumor is now it hasn't been confirmed, at least not as we record, I know of, is Seth Rollins being like a special referee or something for the match between Priest and Gunther at SummerSlam, which would keep him, in the type. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm mixing it up because I'm sleep deprived. I think Seth is rumored for the Drew Punk match. The Drew Punk match is happening. Something. Okay. Yeah.
See, I was I made a mistake. I thought that there was still a briefcase involved.
And that's over. No. Yeah, that's over.
So like Priest keeps it. Priest is gonna walk away with the belt SummerSlam.
Yeah. So I'm still thinking. And
but
again,
Seth is gonna get the belt back.
Yeah, at some point. But yeah, I'm thinking like Priest gets his win because, the whole time of his title reign, and he was saying, stuff is happening, and he just so happens to benefit from it and retains the title.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does need that one-on-one clean win against somebody, and somebody like Gunther, who was dominant with the IC title that whole time, would be a name and would be a win to be like, all right, this title reign's legitimate. Like, he beat someone of
merit.
Someone of merit, especially somebody who WWE clearly has a lot of stock in Gunther. So, because this ain't gonna be his last time being in the title picture at all. So Priest gets that win. We established Damian Priest as the legit main eventer. He has his successful clean title defense. No controversy involved, which would be great if that happens. I'm hoping that's where we go with this, and Damian Priest does get that win.
There's a better show. He don't get it clean. Judgment Day is falling apart.
Or Judgment Day ousts his ass at SummerSlam and helps Gunther win. Maybe they come out to do the whole, we're going to help you because you need it, but, you said you don't need us, so we don't need you.
What's the bull? I get J. Oh, no, that's which JD is the one that got hit in the head with the ring, right?
Yeah, talking about Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Yeah, because Finn's always the one that we see that the camera lingers on after stuff and saying like little stuff like, oh, you got it, and all that, and he's the one with the faraway stares after him and Damian Priest part. So I feel like Finn's going to be the one to
mess everything up for him
to do it. Yeah,
piece of shit. I'm about to cut. They got 20 minutes. Piece of shit. I had to check the time.
Oh yeah, we're 20 minutes and we're good. I don't even remember what happened when the show started. I think we were okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? We probably weren't. Like 30 seconds in, we probably dropped something and ruined it. But yeah. So everything is heading towards SummerSlam. We got a couple weeks to go, and I don't know. I think we're gonna get a clean win for Damian Priest at SummerSlam.
See, I'm all about shenanigans.
We get tons of shenanigans.
I was about stuff getting messed up,
plans not
botches, weird things.
I mean,
if I want to see wrestling, I watch AEW.
Yeah. Which has their WWE for wrestling. Fair share of botches and injuries and stuff we'll talk about. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. So that again, moving towards progressing things to SummerSlam, we got to talk about the ongoing thing that's is the main topic in WWE and has been, which is the whole Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley thing on the Raw side. So we're gonna get that match now. So I mean, SummerSlam's shaping up to not be terrible.
Oh yeah,
when you look at it,
and a 4:00 show,
which is way better for you.
Yes, sir. I already got my food planned out.
Got the menu set.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is the first full week, I should say, of Rhea being back. She came back at the end of the last episode of Raw. So this is her back, and this is Dom groveling, trying to. I mean, like you should, I guess, if you're Dominic Mysterio. Why you at least you're better.
Why you chasing after that?
Oh wait, you're on the Liv treats him better.
A whole lot better. Whole lot better. Now, personally, am I picking Rhea over Liv? Yes. In my personal life,
right? Of
course.
But looking at the picture outside looking in as a whole,
you got to go for Liv.
Liv is doing things that
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, even though she has her reasons for doing those things. And then she said, oh, it was a game to her at first, but then she actually started to like him. Whatever. Yeah. But, I mean, I guess if you Dom, just whatever.
But Dom's into that S&M. He liked that torture. He liked that being picked. That's why he couldn't focus on Liv, because he wasn't used to that attention.
Okay.
His dad abandoned him, treated him like junk. So he's just so used to that trauma. And Rhea is the one that provides and fills in that spot.
Right. Yeah. She's the necessary trauma.
Yeah. So he's used to that abuse and that being, a lapdog.
Yeah. Ain't nobody ever stretches hamstring out before.
Nobody.
Ever,
But he should have went to Liv.
No. Nobody mounted him in public places.
Several times.
Yeah. A few.
Hey, just do what you gotta do. But or if you Dom, just play both ends of the
see what happens, huh?
See what happens. It's gonna be a nice ass whooping for you. But he might be into that.
It might be his thing.
Mm-hmm. S&M.
Yeah, that really might be his thing.
Yeah. Rule 34. I talked about it.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we clearly are getting the match between Liv and Rhea, which is, I mean, when Rhea came back last week, we were like, all right, well, time is right now for SummerSlam. So, we kind of penciled that one in already for a match at SummerSlam.
I think she's not going to get the belt back because Dom's going to mess something up.
Yes. I feel like Dom is going to choose Liv in this.
Either by choice or accidental, but he's going to do something stupid.
And at this point, I feel like, with all the problems Judgment Day's been having, all this, and we talked about it last week with the clear difference in the structure of Judgment Day and the I should say the way people are looking at each other. Like Damian Priest is over here, Rhea Ripley's over here, and then you got the rest of Judgment Day. So it's like, if you're like Carlito or JD McDonough or something, you're like, yo, these people just think they better than us, like all the time. Like, why are we? It's more. Yeah,
they're gonna jump ship.
Yeah, it's more of us than it is them. And then Dom caught in the middle, and again, maybe Dom's like, oh, nobody, nobody's ever did this stuff like that before, and I'm trying to reconcile with Rhea. I ain't really do nothing, but now she just keep giving me her ass to kiss, even though. But
facts.
But maybe he's like at SummerSlam. He goes, I'm going to choose Liv. I'm going to choose to live.
Might as well.
So yeah, so I think Liv retains at SummerSlam. I think.
Yeah, I do too. I think she's gonna get it. Judgment Day is gonna completely fall apart. There's gonna be Priest and Rhea
against whatever is,
and then
whatever Judgment Day is at that point, which probably might include Liv at this point. Liv and Dom, maybe Liv and Dom are like the new Priest and Rhea of Judgment Day.
And then Rhea and Dom and Priest go do their own singles thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
because you got to look
at it. I see you just bringing R-Truth and The Miz.
Because I mean, if you're looking at it now, like Damian Priest is getting more popular. People are starting to be a little bit more behind him.
Yeah, those weirdos.
Yeah. Everyone's always already behind Rhea Ripley, so it's like Judgment Day's is babyface. I mean, it's this heel faction, and you got Rhea Ripley, who is clearly a heel in Judgment Day, but gets babyface reactions. So the crowd is going to love her regardless. And then the crowd is turning every week a little bit more towards Damian Priest. So I feel like now's a good time to just keep them as singles. Seth Rollins always also alluded to, Damian Priest doesn't stand on his own 2 feet. He needs to be, that whole thing of like, what kind of man you want to be, what kind of that. So maybe we do get this break off from Judgment Day at SummerSlam, where it's Priest does his thing, Rhea Ripley does her thing, and then you still have the the band of misfits over there in the Judgment Day. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where it ends up.
Yeah, like I'm all for it. Yeah, so that's like we have that women's world championship match. We have the world championship match. That's on the Raw side. So it's not bad. SummerSlam isn't looking too bad in terms of that. We're going to do our full preview once we get everything set for SummerSlam, and we'll go through the card and all that. But right now we're just setting up things. That's on the Raw side. SmackDown side, we had the segment with Logan Paul and LA Knight, which you don't give a shit about this match at all.
No. Do I want LA Knight to take the belt?
Definitely.
Of course.
Definitely.
But I don't get to neither one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I need LA Knight to win this match because I don't want Logan Paul with the title anymore.
Well, he only defended it, 3 times? 2 or 3 times?
Maybe 2, maybe twice.
It's
pointless. Like, we need somebody, who I don't know.
Yeah, I think LA Knight deserves something. He's done decent work.
Yeah,
You
crowd
know,
loves him still, so
yeah, people still love him.
and
I
people
don't.
want to and people want to see this match. Like, well, they want to see him win the match, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, here's hoping. Here's hoping we actually get that, and it is time to take the title off of Logan Paul. So maybe we will get that. We also had a lot of Bailey Nia Jax stuff going on, which is fine. I'm okay with this too.
Bailey's finally doing something. This is the first thing she's done.
And you're okay with like now is her title reign doing like
It's she do some
doing a little
more.
something.
Yeah, do some more.
Yeah, we're doing a little something now.
Now I'm starting to like when she flipped out and destroyed the briefcase.
Oh, Tiffany's getting this new decked out,
Yeah,
crazy, gaudy Tiffy time Money in the Bank briefcase now. Like they destroyed it just so she can probably get a new,
get a brand new one.
Yeah,
but it's good though. It's good to see Bailey do something. React. Like you were boring me after a while. Like, no, you're not gonna keep this. You're not keeping this belt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I still want Nia Jax to win.
And Tiffy gonna take it from Nia.
Yeah, Tiffy. Maybe we get a slow burn with that. Like maybe we get Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax on TV as a pair for a little while, and just Tiffany teasing like Nia Jax is in peril or something, and Tiffy teases cashing in until she actually finally does it at some point. Like I don't think it should be at SummerSlam when Nia Jax wins the title. So like if she wins the title, I don't want her to immediately cash in on it. We've seen
we've done that enough.
Yeah, we're starting to beat that over the head now. Like we're starting to new champions crown. We take that title right off of them. Like I feel like, now that Nia Jax, give her a little bit of time with the title and then tease it going forward with Tiffany.
Let's say I'm gonna ask you a question. You've been doing this a long time. Let's say you get a tag team match, Tiffy and Nia against Bianca and Jade.
Okay.
They beat Nia. Nia gets pinned by Jade.
Okay.
Can Tiffy cash in?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
She'll
anytime.
Yeah. So after that match is over, if she can cash right in.
Okay.
So yeah, if Jade or Bianca beats Nia, and that's it, she's just laying there. Tiffany Stratton can just be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hand this briefcase in and cash in and have my match."
You're gonna need somebody like a Jade,
somebody to put Nia down.
Yeah.
In order, yeah, right.
Okay.
Or maybe she gets attacked and beat up like Bailey was getting her at on SmackDown because Bailey was she was she took the fight to Nia Jax. So yeah, but I feel like you can play not too long, but you can play a long game with that because you just paired Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax up.
Because what's after SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, the next big one would be Survivor Series, so that would be their next big show. Maybe you stretch it to there. Stretch it to either Survivor Series. Then the next big one after that would be the Rumble. You could stretch it to Survivor Series. You could, you can tease that thing. Like I said, they just started pairing up on TV together, so I kind of want to see more of Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. I like the dynamic of those two. Not to mention like they're on TikTok together are hilarious. But I do like the dynamic. I like the chemistry between those two. So I would like to see more of that on TV. And I like this current run of Nia Jax. Like it's, people say what they want about it, but I feel like she's annoying enough and she gets enough of a negative reaction out of people to, to where it's good. Like I feel I feel good about this run. So, just give her the damn title for now and
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, Bailey can always get it. People love Bailey. Bailey will be fine chasing the title again. Well, why not? And I mean, if Gunther doesn't win, which we're saying Gunther's probably not going to win, maybe Nia beating Bailey would be the title change, would be the big title change on the show. Cody ain't losing the Solo.
I'm done with that.
You don't with the whole bloodline Solo thing.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore.
Let's jump into it a little bit then. Because we're heading fast to Cody Rhodes defending the title against Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam.
What's the boy name?
Don't care.
Not Tonga, not Taloa. What's the new Fatu?
Jacob Fatu.
I don't. He be on social media talking about how he a good father. He love his kids and his wife and all this. And I'm like, I know what you keep your mouth shut. Like, real talk. Like, you didn't destroy the whole image for me. Like, I know you're a human being and you're doing a job. I get that. But that other stuff, you need to keep it private. I need to see you biting babies and kicking in walls all on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. I don't need to see you. Oh, I love my kids. I love my kids too. But you don't hear me talking about I love them on this podcast or any other podcast. Fuck them kids. I got an image to keep up. So that threw me off. That really,
I mean, I guess
he's a good guy.
I mean, it's kind of like years ago with Kevin Owens, and like Kevin Owens was like destroying Sami Zayn and just killing him, and like Kevin, like people hated Kevin Owens, and it's like it's a Tuesday morning, I'm scrolling and like Kevin Owens is at Disney World with like his wife and his kids. It's like, but it's like I get it. It's fine.
I get it, but I don't want to see it though.
It's the Adam Cole thing too. Like Adam Cole's this jerk ass on TV, and like, but he couldn't be nicer. Like
what you see me here is what you see me in real life.
I'm an a-hole now. I'm an a-hole in the streets.
Yep. But I'm kind of done with the whole bloodline thing.
Just the whole bloodline thing all together. Let's speed it up. The new bloodline stuff that's dragging out for you? Are you just ready to get Roman back in here and
the new bloodline stuff? Let's get this. I know you gotta wait promos.
I like the backstage promo stuff, like when they're in the room and Solo.
Yeah, I don't care about that either.
I kind of like that presentation of it, but the rest of it is like, all right, we're just doing this till we can get to whatever point.
Because I'm not convinced Solo is running anything.
No,
I'm not. He
and no one is, which is why everybody wants Roman back so bad.
When Solo was in the background as an enforcer, that's how I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Now you try and bring to the front. No. I so wanted, when Jacob Fatu King was introduced, I so wanted him to crack Solo upside the head and take the necklace.
I wouldn't have been mad at that.
Like, push him back. Like, Fatu's more of a leader than Solo.
Yeah, he strikes fear. Like Jacob Fatu strikes fear, where Solo is like, Solo was that person for a while. He was when he didn't talk, he didn't do this and that. He was just standing there. And he would deliver the Samoan Spike, and that'd be it. Go home for the day.
Now you're doing too much. And the Tonga brothers, I forget they even exist. They be standing on stage. I don't even see them.
Especially Tonga Loa. It's like, what are you doing?
Just for that check?
Like, he disappeared out of that whole ending sequence when they put Cody through the table. I was like, what the hell's Tonga Loa at? Like,
he had to go pee.
I'm like, no, he probably, I don't know. I didn't even see when he went down. Like, he got up, he was selling the eye or whatever like that, but I wasn't even paying attention to what happened to him.
No.
I just knew he wasn't on screen when it was like, I was like, weren't all of them out there? The hell's he at? He came up with like 15 seconds left in the show to put the one up. I'm like, where were you?
He ran to the bathroom, realized he still need to be a part of this. Came running back out. Let's get this moving. SummerSlam. Here's the thing: if nothing impactful happens at SummerSlam,
like if Roman doesn't return,
or anything,
give me Jimmy Uso or something. Like start it.
I'm
just
done.
Start it off.
Yeah, I'm done. I will fast forward everything through every bloodline thing because I don't care at this point.
Ooh.
Give me the Usos coming back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do it.
Give me something.
Right.
Not the same like it was. How it was. I was losing interest. Fatu came out.
Okay.
Picked the interest back up. Like, oh, we about to get something going. Now I'm like, I'm bored.
Okay. That's fair.
You know? And seeing Cody get beat up all the time.
Every week. Yeah.
Like, come on. Are you beating your champion up like this? Now all of a sudden he gonna win at SummerSlam? Come on, be real.
You know, this is old school babyface booking. Like he's just getting pounded for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he'll persevere because he's the champion. He has it in him. He'll take a licking and keep on ticking, as they say.
Yeah. Tick this program along. Let's keep it moving. I'm sick of this.
Yeah, I mean,
I watch too much TV. You gotta keep me interested.
So you need them to get to whatever they're getting to with this.
Yeah, I get bored quick.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So we'll wrap up with that one. Let's jump ship a little bit to AEW this time,
which I wasn't bored with for the 250.
Me neither. It was a good show. 250 was a really good show. Again, I just wish there was way more people watching it. But
let me 250 was decent to a point. Then it dropped off. Then it picked back up.
Yeah, and I think I know exactly where the drop off was. But yeah, so let's just talk about the start of it. The start of it, we started hot. They gave us an hour match
that almost was done. They had like 10 seconds left.
First of all, they came down to nothing. And got the ending of that, which was really good. That was cool. And the match was awesome. The match between MJF and Will Ospreay for the International Championship. Fantastic match. I thought they were going to get to the time limit draw. I thought they were just going to time limit draw, had the rematch at the pay-per-view in Wembley and whatever. But no, they didn't do a time limit draw. The title changed. But
and that was cool. I like MJF. I like Ospreay too. So yeah. I didn't have any pick on who I wanted to win more. I didn't care who won. Okay. Even watching it, I'm like, either one of y'all could walk away with this, and I'm cool. I'm okay. I'm happy with however it turned out.
Right.
And it was an hour-long match. I watched all of it.
Yeah.
There was no, let me get up and do something. I was invested from the beginning to end.
Match was really good. Really, really, really good. Really good match. So with virtually no time left, MJF, cheats because he's a piece of trash.
Did he cheat though?
But he had the ring.
Did you see a ring?
He had the ring.
Did you see the ring?
I seen him do the thing.
But did you see a ring?
Now I need to watch it again. Now I need to watch it again.
Check it out. I didn't see nothing.
All right, now I'll watch it again.
It looked like he straight clocked him clean.
I'll take a nap and then I'll wake up and look for a ring.
Yeah, looked like he straight clocked him clean. Now, what was under the hand wrap? I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know what was under that hand wrap. I ain't see nothing.
Yeah, so MJF, just by the skin of his teeth, beats Will Ospreay with a little assist. We'll call it an assist for right now. with a little assist and takes the championship. Oh, I loved the he's got the oxygen and all that.
It wasn't even on.
Talking about easy dub though.
Yeah.
Like you just like you barely won this match. He's like, oh, easy dub. Like
nobody turned the oxygen on
after you go an hour.
Yeah,
like, and
that's the thing that caught me.
And they didn't need it because, like, first of all, like their stamina is ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
just the way they were still doing shit after 45 minutes.
Good.
For like 45 minutes, they were just like, you know,
I wish Roderick Strong would have came out with a wheelchair. That would have been the level. See, this is why I need to write for them. Cause I'd have had Roderick Strong and team come out, put a neck brace on him, put him in a wheelchair. Like, just bring it all around.
So I mean, I'm just gonna jump for a second. What the hell? So what are we gonna do about now that MJF is like back, like heel now? What the hell are we gonna do when Adam Cole comes back? We just gonna forget about that entire thing? Like, is that whole storyline? Like, we're just never gonna come back to that story?
Probably not.
You wasted so much time.
Yeah.
I mean, I get they both got injured and like you had to do what you had to do, but you still, through Adam Cole's injury, you still did the devil reveal on MJF, and he lost the title. It was like really important things that happened here. You just not gonna follow up on it?
No, that never happened.
What the fuck?
Never happened. Somebody hit the reset on it.
Yeah,
Tony Khan just snapped his fingers. And was like, it's over.
Yeah, like it was so much TV.
It was. It's good TV.
And the basis of MJF's heel turn was the fact that he turned babyface during that storyline. So we can't ignore it. What the fuck?
They'll probably work something out. Something stupid.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. From this show, I'm confident that they're gonna do something.
Okay.
But after watching Collision, I'm not too confident.
Ooh.
So
yeah. Collision. Yeah. So stick with 250 for a quick sec. That match was great. We had so we're building that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a rematch at Wembley for this. I'm assuming Will Ospreay wins the title back in Wembley.
They're just gonna keep going back and forth.
I mean, it's the international title. They have like 400 titles in AEW. Who gives a shit about this belt? They can hot potato that thing all they want. Like, I was like, whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. So I think we're building to that. We're still building to the Britt Baker Mercedes Moné match, which I'm still, like I said, I want to see that match. I do. I'm in for that.
Yeah, it was cool just being able to get to see more of Mercedes Moné because she went against Nyla Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, I can see you all right right now. I'm gonna see more of you, but I'm starting to get it.
Okay, all right, that's
starting to get it.
All right, that's fair. You're starting to get more of the, I guess, more of the star power around her thing, and she's hanging out with the elite, so I guess that's a thing. Okada being super weird and creepy backstage with the wanting to see her dance thing. I thought that was hilarious.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I had a hell of a laugh on that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's if you know what I know about Mercedes, he's got a shot. She's in it.
Might as well.
But yeah, so that's that women's match. The other women's match, we got to talk about this. That we're leading to for the Wembley show is Mariah May and Toni Storm.
Why do I like Mariah May, Toni Storm better than Toni Storm's?
I don't know. First of all, First of all, can we talk about how good she looked as Tony Storm? That fooled everybody because people legit thought it was Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Like she looked exactly like Tony Storm coming out. And that's why like people weren't booing her when she was coming down because they thought it was Tony Storm. And it wasn't.
And then the commentary.
Oh, Tony Schiavone. Let's talk about Tony.
Called her out a name.
Good old Tony. Like,
damn.
I mean, he felt a way about what happened to Tony Storm. I get it. He was upset. But
I can't condone that.
Yeah, but bro, what?
Yeah. He ain't skip a beat. He ain't stutter.
He didn't. I mean, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry," but nah.
No, you ain't care.
Nah,
you ain't care. He said what he said and he meant it.
Yeah, because he said, "Come on now." Afterwards, when someone says "Come on now" after they say something disparaging, they meant that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a stamp of approval.
Damn.
I was like, "Whoa." Well, now,
threw me off guard.
Yeah.
I had to play it back. Like I thought it was an edit. Like, yo, who dubbing over my show? Nah.
That was good old Tony Schiavone, baby.
You said that joint fresh.
Yeah, he was mad.
Dang. That messed my whole head up.
But no, I enjoyed the promo also. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. It was a promo, furthering along, her actions and why she did what she did, and all this and that. So I don't know. This should be a good one at Wembley, and I think she does all this and beats Tony Storm and takes the title. So
yeah, take a whole image.
Yeah. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
What if that happens, and then, like, what does Tony do after that? Maybe this is maybe we're nearing the end of the timeless Tony Storm era of Tony Storm. Like, maybe she loses, maybe she's gone for a while, comes back, something else, different, new gimmick, old gimmick. I don't know. Could happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Could happen. Let's talk about this dip in the show. For you.
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
I don't care. I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't even know what it's about. I saw him. I fast forward.
Yeah, and I don't. I just don't care. Like, I know I should because we could talk about it, but I don't care. I don't
Here's the
care.
thing. I will never say that man's name. Ever. You're not even worth me getting your name wrong. I'll never say your name again. Ever. I'm done. Yeah. I have no clue. I saw it and I was like, let me just fast forward through this. I didn't know. I didn't care about it.
Nothing.
He could have been announcing his retirement. I wouldn't have known. I'm be honest. I don't know what happened.
Just skip right over.
I didn't see none of it.
Nothing. Yeah, I had it on, but I was doing other stuff. And that usually happens when he who shall not be named anymore on the screen.
I don't know about it.
And like I said, it's just time. It's time, man. I just don't like.
You giving him more time than he need right now.
It's over, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Not cool. But being it was only a 2-hour show and we killed a whole hour on one match, which was fantastic. We didn't have much going on else on this show other than the main event that we had, which was Okada and Swerve. I was okay with the match. I was okay with the ending because it was predictable. Like, you have a multi-man cage match next week, and these are two participants in it, and you're not expecting a big brawl. It's the same thing with like WWE and the Royal Rumble or Survivor Series in the past. Like, everybody who's in the thing just comes running out, and everybody just fights, and the show goes off that way.
Can I say something though?
Yes.
AEW does that right though.
Okay.
AEW gets these brawls right.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of them.
All right.
On both shows. But it seems like AEW, one, they do a little bit more in these brawls. It ain't just security.
Okay,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's
Okay.
some things happening.
Got you. Yeah,
you can
true.
catch.
True.
Like when Security Bull went into the side, that was clean. He went to the ring corner, got thrown into a ring corner.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, my man, when you gonna get in the ring and do something? That was a smooth move. You better than some of the wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean he's on TV. He's probably local talent somewhere. Probably you'll probably see him on TV at some point maybe and be like, yo, I was the dude that took the post bump.
Yeah, like everything was good. Like it was chaotic enough that it felt organic, but it was still
we knew
clean.
What it was. Yeah,
it was still clean. I still got despite AEW's lack of camera skills, I was still able to see some stuff, and I enjoyed that.
Okay,
Darby coming down.
Yeah, Darby doing the Sting thing, which I'm okay. At first, I was like, don't run it out though. That Sting's thing, I get your this is it's a whole probably got Sting's blessing to do this, but don't run it out.
Yeah, because you wear a trench coat, I'm done with you.
Yeah, that's Sting's iconic thing, but it works for this though. I kind of like it. Like I said, just don't overdo it. It was good for this moment because we were revealing who was going to be the last member for Team AEW. It turned out to be Darby Allin, and the entrance in which he did it was cool. Yeah. So,
even though he came down backwards,
he did come down backwards. He definitely did.
Sorry.
I mean, first time. For first time by itself, Sting wasn't there. Gotta crawl before you can walk.
Briscoe was struggling to get him off that hook, though. I'm like, what the fuck is Briscoe doing? Like, why would you have Briscoe do it? Out of all the more qualified people,
they didn't. What they didn't do was they didn't practice unhooking that thing.
No,
they did not. It was just like, well, we're sure we'll be. It's a clamp thing. We'll get it off.
Yeah, carabiner. You're not a worker carabiner.
It's the same thing. But yeah, so we're going into Blood and Guts next week. You got Team Elite, which is the Young Bucks, Hangman, Okada. That it, right? That's 5. Is it 5-on-5, right? Young Bucks, Hangman, Okada. Yes. Right?
Hold on.
My math ain't mathing.
5.
Yeah, is that the 5?
Because it's Swerve.
Yeah, it's Swerve, Mark Briscoe, Darby Allin,
the 2 dudes, and now Darby.
And they're claimed. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing Jack Perry. That's who it was.
Oh, Jack Perry.
Yeah, I miss Jack Perry because I'm like my math is not mathing. I'm like I'm missing somebody on the Elite. I'm like there's only 4 names, but yeah. So we're missing Jack Perry. So yeah. I mean, Blood and Guts will be Blood and Guts. It's a multi-man match. Somebody's gonna bleed.
It's on Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean, they they do it yearly. On Dynamite. Some people get injured very badly. Like Santana, who just destroyed his leg like early in the match that one time, and the cage was locked, so he literally was there for the whole time. Just like it was bad. But yeah, I mean, so the Elite won the Anarchy in the Arena, didn't they? At the pay-per-view. Yeah, because Perry pinned Danielson. So, I mean, I don't. Maybe I don't know. Does the Elite win again? Does something happen with Swerve and Hangman? Does Hangman pin Swerve? But that kind of screws up the Danielson dynamic because
here's the thing. It don't matter.
It doesn't. It
don't matter.
It doesn't.
Just watch the show.
Yeah, I guess so.
Enjoy what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to be one of the 400,000 people watching.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it on Wednesday. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll be there Wednesday. I'll watch it.
But there's no real story behind it.
Yeah, for this, no. Like the whole Elite versus Team AEW thing, there was no real story behind it at all. Like nothing.
I just want to see some good, hard hitting beatdowns, and then we'll worry about it next week.
Yeah, the week after, everything's just gonna go back. I mean, Swerve and Hangman still have their thing. They're doing something with the Acclaimed and Matt and Nick, so that's fine. And I guess that's it. Maybe we start something with Darby and Jack Perry for the TNT title, which it would be fine. Two of the pillars of AEW from its origin. So, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how. I don't know. Like you said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No,
we'll watch it. It's a cage match. It's a multiple man cage match on TV.
Yeah, they got you. I'm hooked right there.
Yeah, and which is why they really didn't need a whole crazy story. It would help, but it's AEW. They're not going to give you a whole lot of anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to get a little better right now as we're getting to All In Wembley. So we'll see. And that's going to do it for us.
You forgot about Collision.
Oh my God. I was trying to skip over Hologram.
Did the name suck? Yes. The outfit suck? Yes.
What's with that weird He-Man H?
I don't know.
Dumb.
But he was doing some things in the ring here and there.
Yeah, it's fine.
He was doing some things.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, why is our production better than Collision's?
And they're at the esports arena now, and they're going to be there for a while, which is fine. You know what? I will say this. Now that you brought me back on it, I feel like that esports arena and the way it's structured, I feel like that fits AEW better. I feel like the show came off, like the aesthetics of the show looked better. It's not like a gigantic arena where we know there's empty seats in those. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like the way that esports arena is, I feel like it fits more. Almost like it's a little bit more than TNA gets, but which sold out their pay-per-view. That's the WWE effect. Just as I mentioned, TNA sold out their pay-per-view that just passed, which was damn good for them. But yeah, like aesthetically, I feel like that helps AEW. So maybe start.
But the audio was trash.
Yeah.
Like our production here, our cameras are better. Our audio's a lot better.
They've been having audio issues since AEW came out. I'm like, what? Why are we doing this?
And how about this? At the end, the venue tried to cut the lights off on them. They was like, "Oh, show's over." Oh, wait, the show's not over. They tried to shut the lights off on them.
Somebody was like, "Yo, get them out of here. We
done.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here."
Like we gotta sweep the floors.
Yeah, the dude in charge of cutting the lights off had to go pick his kid up or something. Was like, we gotta wrap this up.
That was pretty much all the AEW.
Yeah.
Bad audio, bad visuals.
Yeah, Collision
bad
was
lighting.
Collision, and we got hologram because we needed to have hologram.
I didn't even know who that was. I'm like, why do we have DC villains showing up? That's a DC villain.
I would have preferred it to be the DC villain.
Like, there's no... Why? Oh, and Hikaru Shiba trying to kill people.
Oh yeah, with Sky Blue, with the that was.
She was disrespectful.
Hopefully, Sky Blue's okay. And
she might twisted her ankle or something.
Yeah, but,
I don't know.
That picture in picture was so awkward because it was like literally of just her being injured.
Yeah, they don't care in AEW.
It's like
they don't care.
Stop the picture in picture. Like I don't need to see it again. Like she's hurt.
and then the lady walked off, and they had to bring her back out. Like she left the ring.
Yeah, I mean, we're not having this match, right? What am I doing now?
She just walked off, and they had to bring her back.
I'm done.
And then backstage, she's like, well, I want. Who did she say she wanted?
She wanted
Britt Baker.
Yeah. She wants Britt on Wednesday because Britt jumped the line.
Yo, I just seen you. Like, I don't even know who you are.
I mean, she is OG. She's OG with Britt. You know, former multiple time women's champion.
Where's she been?
She Tony Khan effect. Sometimes she's on
I ain't
TV,
seen her.
and she's not on TV for a very long time.
Yeah, I didn't see her. That's like the lumberjack John.
Random. With Deanna.
Who are these women?
With Deanna. I know.
Who are these women outside?
I feel like I haven't seen her in so long. Like
Pereza, Thunder Rosa, cool. But all the women standing outside, I just thought they was fans.
You know,
I'm like, yo.
They work there. And you're like, why are you not on TV?
Yo, the painted Beetlejuice lady was the only one that stood out.
Oh, Abaddon.
The rest of them, I didn't know who the chick was in a flannel. Like, who are y'all? Where y'all come from? All of a sudden, we got all these women working here now. I was confused. Like, there's like 50 of y'all.
They have a roster.
I ain't know none of them.
You'd never know it.
I ain't know none of them. I'm like, yo, y'all could start your own wrestling show with just the women.
Yeah.
But I don't know none of y'all. Just looking like struggling to find out, put pieces together. I didn't even understand the rules of that match. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it was, regular random lumberjack match, which was fine. Whatever.
You say it like that's a thing.
It is. Lumberjack matches are a thing.
First one I've seen.
Really? You've never seen a lumberjack match before? Ever?
On AEW? I ain't never seen
AEW,
one.
Okay, yeah. But like ever? Never seen one in
I
WWF?
I probably did,
Yeah.
but it's probably been so long.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're like, this is stupid. We not WWE like this stupid. We not doing this.
Yeah, we're not
anymore.
gonna do this anymore. Yeah. And they happen so like they announce so randomly. It's like, oh, such and such. Like, all right, yeah, they've been feuding for a few weeks, and it's like, oh, such and such in a lumberjack match. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I had no clue.
It's just a match where there's people out there who are going to fight amongst themselves, but they're supposed to be making sure the other person stays in the ring. That's all. That's all it is.
Put a cage up.
Exactly. Exactly. It just gets people. It gets other people on TV. And
Yeah, 'cause I ain't know who they were.
asking confusing questions like, "Who the hell's that?" Like you are. Like, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, AEW. Oh, you. Now, that's going to officially do it for us on the Bury the Booking podcast. Want to thank you guys so much for your continued support, listening, watching, wherever you decide you want to listen. And whatever time you decide you want to see our ugly mugs on YouTube, clicking on, and thank you so much for doing so. Please continue to like, follow, share, all that good stuff. We will see you guys the next time on the Bury the Booking podcast. Later.